So what is up, guys? My name is Wild TV Gaming and this is the place to be, and today we're back at it again with another Reptile Aqua Plant Team, which you guys really love based from our previous videos. So what are we waiting for? Let's get into the build. Wild TV.
It's the place to be.
So before we get into the build, I would like to give a big shout out to one of our subscribers, Daniel Sabay, for allowing us to feature his Axie team in our YouTube channel. So for his Reptile, it has Chomp, Hero, Gravel Ant, and Incisor. So we pretty much know that Gravel Ant is one of the counters to Terminator, Incisor to slow down the opponent, and Hero to work with the Chomp because you need a zero cost to make your Chomp very efficient so you could use it every turn. So this is pretty cool. If we check out the market right now, this Axie is actually pretty rare. There are only three Axies. With this movesets, and he's actually selling this Axie for 0.35 each. So if you're interested, please do buy it. So for his midline, it's an Aqua with Nemo, Risky Fish, Goldfish, and Acrobat. So basically, this Axie is speed up for days, and its speed is actually 55, which is really good. This is the standard speed for Aquas in the upper episodes. Everybody has Bug or Beast move in their Aquas right now. If we check out the marketplace right now, this Axie is really cheap. It only costs 0.095 ETH, which is really good for this Axie. So for his front line, it's a plant with Pincer, and Pincer is actually meta right now rather than having Serious, because Pincer is a hand disruption which works well against combo sensitive or chain sensitive Axie teams such as Cute Bunnies or Poison Deck, and it has Hot Bot to disable the mouth of the opponent. And for high damage, it has Cactus and defensive card, which is Pumpkin, and it allows you to draw cards. So overall, this Axie is really efficient with the zero cost, and it's really strong. If you check out the marketplace right now, this Axie costs you 0.125 ETH, and he's actually selling it for 0.125 ETH. So he's selling it for the floor price. So if you guys are interested in this Axie, you can buy this Axie for 0.125 ETH. And without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. So before we get into the gameplay, I would just want to let you know that this is only a replay, guys, because I don't own this Axie team. So this is my first time watching it as well. So for his first match, he's up against a Bunnyminator. Why do I call it Bunnyminator? Because it has Terminator with Cute Bunny on it rather than having Chomp. So for his front line, it has Terror Chomp, Disguise, October Treat, and Carrot Hammer. For the back line, it has Terror Chomp, Egg Bomb, Swift Escape, and Tail Slap. And this is the Bunnyminator. So this is a Terminator with the Terror Chomp. So let's check it out, guys. So for his first move, he used Risky Fish and Acro, and the opponent uses two Pumpkins. That's really weird. Why would you use two Pumpkins in the first round? And this plant uses a Prickly Trap. So it deals 166 damage. So let's see what will happen next. So the opponent uses triple Cute Bunny and disabling this poor plant right here. So he uses Pumpkin. The shield is broken. He will not draw a card. And the Hot Bot will miss because of the fear. And now the fear is gone. He skips a turn and the opponent uses a Carrot Hammer, which will not be broken, so the opponent will not gain any energy. So he uses Nemo and Risky Fish. The opponent uses Nemo, Eggshell Bomb, and Swift Escape. Excuse me. And now the Reptile goes for the backline because of the Aroma, and he draws a card because that is what heroes do, which is really weird. And he uses Hot Butt and Prickly Trap to deal a lot of damage to this Aqua. And now the backline uses Nemo and Swift Escape, finishing off the plant with the last stand. And now his Aqua is going for the Swift Escape. The Cute Bunnyminator uses Lagging, and the Reptile eliminates the plant of the opponent. So let's see what happens here. He uses Tail Slap. He will be stunned because of the sticky goo. And the backliner uses Terror Chomp twice. And the cute Bunny Minator uses Lagging and double allergic reaction to finish him off. Now the armor is down. He uses Gravel Ant to disable everything in this guy. And he uses Chomp, so he will leave a stun. And now the only option here is to attack with the Aqua. Uses Terror Chomp, and is down to his half HP. He will draw 2 cards because of the hero. Incisor to finish him off. And now it's up to the cute Bunny Minator. Will he be able to finish this guy off? The lagging will miss. Allergic reaction will connect. Cute Bunny for 144, but the 48 damage will not be enough. So he uses Hero and Graveland, Incisor, and Chomp to cap it off. So that is our first match. So for his second match, he's up against a disabled Soar Reptile. So this is a disabled Soar Reptile. It basically has 2 disables. It disables the horn and the mouth of the opponent with a Chomp and a 0-cost Vine Dagger to work well with the Chomp. And for the midline of the opponent, it has Risky Fish, Clamshell, Nitro Leap, and Tail Slap. And for the front line, it has Veggie Bite, Prickly Trap, October Treat, and Spicy Surprise. So basically, it's a mirror of this Axie, but with Serious. So let's check it out. For his first turn, he used the Pincer, and the opponent used Serious, Hot Butt, and Prickly Trap. Bang! Disabling the mouth, and that's gonna be 152 damage on the plant, and now the plant is in half HP. And the opponent used 2 Nitro Leaps to finish off the plant. And his midline used 2 Nemos and 1 Risky Fish. And now the attack from the back line. He uses a Hero and Incisor to slow down the plant. And now his midline uses 2 Acros. So he will go first in round 4 against this midliner. So he used 2 Swift Escape. And the opponent uses 3 cards here, double Clamshell and 1 Risky Fish. And now the disabled Soar uses a Hot Butt to finish off the midline Aqua. And he uses Incisor and Chomp, but that won't be enough. So in this turn, he will use 2 heroes, but he will only draw 1. Now the opponent uses 2 Hot Butts and 2 Chomps. What an aggressive play from the disabled Soar. And it has 210 armor. What the hell? And he will use 2 Incisor to slow him down. And now this Reptile, his Reptile will go first. He will use Incisor and Numbing Licretion. Ooh, with a critical. And that's Numbing Licretion. That will disable Hot Butt and Chomp. And the opponent hits a critical as well. Let's see what happens here. He uses a hero to remove the stun. He uses Numbing Licretion once more. And Incisor. And the hero comes along to finish off the disabled source. So that is pretty cool. What a great gameplay. Our last match, he's up against a Dust Terminator with 46 speed. And a Shrimpinator with Garish Worm, Hero's Bane, and Risky Fish. And the frontliner of the opponent has Garish Worm, Disguise, Vegetal Bite, and Gas Unleash. So if you think this game will be easy, it will not. Because the opponent has Shrimp, which can eliminate the backliner Reptile with Gravel Ant. So this is a 50-50 match. And if you're using a Dust Terminator, I highly suggest you using this Aqua with Shrimp so you can eliminate the Axies with Gravel Ant. which will you'll surely lose if you don't eliminate the Axie with the gravel and if you're using Dust Terminator. So that's pretty much about it. So for his first turn, he used Risky Fish and Incisor to really deal with this plant. He uses a Pincer, discard 1, and Prickly Trap. And now the opponent's Axie has 104 health. And his midliner Axie will use Acrobat. And the Terminator will use Allergic Reaction. And now his plant will finish off the opponent's plant with 4 cards in his name. And now the backliner uses Numbing Electrocution, preventing the Shrimp Jump. And the opponent uses a Sticky Goo, Mystic Crush, and a Chomp on his plant. And he will now use Incisor and Double Chomp to stun the opponent, so that will prevent the Shrimp Jump for later. And now he will use Risky Fish to eliminate the midliner of the opponent, and he really wrecks Terminators. He loves to destroy the Terminators, and the Terminator just gave up. I mean, this game is done. He has 3 Axies, and I only have 1. This game is done. And that's gonna be it for our video for today. And before we go, I want to give a big shout out to Daniel Sabay for allowing us to feature his Axie team in our YouTube channel. And I want to shout out his friends as well, Kaye, Glen, and Renzel. And if you enjoyed that video, please drop a like. Let me know what you think of the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And if you have an interesting Axie team and you want to feature it in my YouTube channel, please do message me through this email or through Facebook. And that's it. Have a beautiful day.